So, loneliness is not the same thing with being alone, and the fact that we confuse this every time is the beginning of the problem for us all, because that's why we don't recognize people that are depressed. Um, Before going into the full gist for today, I would like to make mention of something, which is that this is going to be a new series and it's going to be continual, and the title of the series is What Happened to You? So we're going to be talking about different things that people have gone through, traumas and, experiences that has molded you into who you are, either positive or negative. I'll be inviting guests over consequently for this particular series. I promise it's going to be interesting and you would learn a lot and you'll be able to resonate with anything that has ever happened to you. And I hope and pray that you come out of it fine. So for today, which is going to be the first episode of this series, I'll be just talking alone. There's no guest, just me. So before diving into it deeply, how was your week? How do you do? How was everything this week? Personally for me, I had exams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today too. So, oh my god, it's a lot. And I just want to say that in as much as everything seems tough, I want you all to trust God whatever you are doing, because for me personally, God came through for me through my exams that I've written so far, and even the ones I write. So I feel like it's just an encouragement to someone out there to trust God in whatever situation you find yourself, because it's better to run with direction than with speed, because the directions I've been getting so far in my exams, I've not been reading and miss, because me, I don't feel like reading that much, but it's even time for exam, you see me being serious with my books, and even before though, but at least that exam time, I delegate even my sleep time to my books. So when I want to read, I be like, God, please just let me read the exact place I want to come out, or let them set what I'm going to read. Sincerely, that prayer seems like something everybody does casually, but the truth is, it works though. I'm serious, it does work. Because imagine if you had read the exact place you're going to set for your exam. It's just burden has been lifted in English the question and you'd be like, this will walk over. But anyways, that's just like that. So, how are you? And how was your week? I hope you had a blessed week and hope you're not so stressed. So diving straight into today's topic, we'll be talking about depression. And like I said earlier, I just want to point out that being lonely and being alone are two different things. You see, personally for me, I've been lonely a lot of times, and it doesn't necessarily mean I was alone because my families were around, loved ones were there, but I was lonely. So loneliness is a feeling of complete emotional, out of complete emotional balance. Okay, at that point, you're feeling like you're alone, but you're not actually alone. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So it's not like maybe there's no one around you. You might even be in your room filled with people and still be feeling lonely. So it's more of a mental stuff and psychological something. Yeah, something. So it deals more with the psychological part of ourselves and even the mental stuff, because as at that time when you feel lonely, that's what is pressing people into depression. Then so when someone is lonely or they are depressed, there's some attributes they give, and as Nigerians, not even as humans, because normal humans are not supposed to act like that, but Nigerians, we have the grace to misbehave sometimes. I don't know why, but then it's also giving. And some things we take for granted, even parents. I remember when I was lonely and depressed, my mom used to call me a crybaby because she thought I was just crying for nothing. At that then, school was on strike. I was frustrated. I had nothing to do. On my birthday, I literally slept through it. I was just crying. And they thought it's because they didn't buy me a gift. They gave me money. I was like, just not going to cheer me up. I am literally depressed, guys. Okay, so how do you know if someone is lonely or depressed? They're out of it. Nothing seems funny. Even humor are not funny to them. They don't act the way they do normally. And for me, it was my crying. My mom says, mommy, if my mom says, why didn't you add salt to this food? This is why you cook normally. I'm just start crying. She goes like, oh my God, why did you lock the door like that? You should have just placed the table there. I'll just start crying. Bring me my spoon. I'll just start crying. Everything was a touchy subject for me. Like, don't even talk to me anyhow. Don't talk. If I don't talk to me, like, it was like I wanted to be alone at the same time, be with people, because I was confused. I didn't know what to do at that time. I was depressed. And do you know the funny thing is that different stages of depression, I really wanted to pay attention, because I'll be mixing everything together. I'm not going to be stating points like I used to, because it's basically something I can relate with. So I'm talking like both from research and experience. So I might not have points and stuff. So I just want you to listen to it and pay attention to things so you can pick something from it. Also, I'll be having another part of depression with a guest, so we can have points, obviously, but this is just the ground basis. So personally, there are stages for depression. I have the mild stage, intense stage, and severe stage. As at that point where I was, it was just a mild state, because I later got through it. But although that was after talking with my dad, so yes, physiotherapy helps, talking to someone about it. So when people get to the severe stage and even intense stage of depression, as when they become suicidal. I was suicidal, but it was not as I had to take a walk that day. It was just once. It came once, but after that point, anybody could have acted on it. But that's why when you see people say, okay, someone committed suicide, let's not be quick to judge and be like, is it only you that has been depressed? Are you the only one frustrated? Yes, everybody is frustrated, but we have different ways of handling frustration. One, then two, when something has never happened to you before and it's happened to you for the first time, you literally don't know how to handle it, because you've never been there. You don't even know how to act. You don't know how to behave. Imagine me that I'm always the jolly good person, opening it like, no, nothing bad has ever happened to me before. So imagine someone like that, and suddenly I'm getting this thought of maybe I should just take antacid or something. I said antacid, poison, whatever. And then after taking it, the antacid part, I will just take my Gecro on it, and so nobody knows that was what happened to me. In my mind, it was a dope plan, because I just literally wanted to end it. And in my mind, I was even like, maybe if I kill myself, my mom would be happy, because sincerely, she didn't know, but she added more to my depression there, because she was always complaining, why are you crying? Why are you doing this? But to me, it was not helping me. She was trying to help, actually. So when you are trying to help these people also, don't be so quick to judge. Don't be pushy. Speak to them, let's go. Speak to them, let's go. Don't be all forceful on them. Talk to me, say something. Why are you acting like this? This is not you. Nah, sometimes it doesn't even have to be. You just have to be there holding hands or something. Sincerely, I recommend my dad as the best therapist. I don't know why, because I can never forget what he did for me May 17 last year. That was my birthday, which is coming soon again. Guys, my birthday is coming. Okay, we're talking about depression. It's supposed to be serious. So, the way he came through, he didn't know as I said I was even depressed. He just spoke randomly. He just wanted me to understand that was just a phrase. Like, I don't know how he understood, or maybe he did. I don't even know, because I never asked after then. So I just want to say, if you see someone withdrawing, if you see someone acting off, if you see someone feeling a bit down, sometimes don't be all pushy to talk to them. Yes, fine, you want to reach out to them, they are your loved ones, you want to talk to this person, or even if it's you yourself, talk to someone. And if it's someone you know, don't be too pushy. Try to understand why they're acting like that, and try to come in not forcefully, just a bit. You can talk to me, you know that, right? It's just like me talking to my friend one time, and it just felt like it was a bit off. I just said, do you know you can talk to me? And that was all. The next day, I just said to check on you. And that was all. Little drop in. And she finally said, I want to tell you something. I was really happy, because I didn't want to be the one to say, I know something is wrong with you. I want you to talk to me. I don't want to be forceful. Yeah, she knows something is wrong with her. You don't need to spell it out already. Do you get? So you don't need to be all pushy or coming forcefully. So you just need to act natural, like. And then when you are talking to someone that is trying to share a problem with you, you don't share your problem with the person. For example, I've been depressed before, and someone I know is depressed. When I'm talking to them, I allow them talk. I don't feel the need to say, when I was depressed, this was what happened to me. Nobody wants to hear your story at that point. She wants you to listen, not share your own parts. Don't make it about you. It's about this person, because you will not get the point and you will not understand why they're acting like that. So to leave us in a neutral ground, check up on your friends, say hi, call them, because sometimes chatting you might not know. I was online, guys. I was online. People are online and then the next day you hear they are dead. So you call, because sometimes you get to hear emotions and you can pick up things from hearing people's voice. Then also talking about depression. So speaking to you directly and not on behalf of your friend now, I want to say that if there's something wrong with you, or if you feel like you're not feeling too okay or you're frustrated, please change your environment. It can do you a bit of good. Then also speak to someone. Also, if you feel like you really want to end it and you don't know what next to do, you can send an anonymous message to me. I promise to come true. I'll try my best to help me. And also, let's not remove the spiritual factor from anything. Let's always trust God and the Holy Spirit to help us through things. Because if our conscious mind is penetrated by evil, let's not forget that the Holy Spirit also speaks to our consciousness. So when we are being penetrated and you're feeling like a voice keeps coming there, commit suicide, there's always this small voice at the back that is just like, it might get better. We are the one that is showing it out. That's what's the truth. It's always there. So allow the good parts to rise, as much as it might be difficult to do that. So let's have a nice weekend. Enjoy. I don't think I'm going to have a nice weekend because I have exams on Saturday. But then after that, no more exams. So yes, let's have a nice weekend. Remember to go to church to fellowship with the brethren, and have a nice week ahead. Take care of yourself and please talk to someone. Bye.